Hi, I'm Kristian Carranza. I'm running for state representative in District 118. I grew up on the south side of San Antonio. I was raised by a single mom. I was raised with my mom, my grandma, and my tias. And it's funny because I'm actually closer in age to my tias than my mom is to her own sisters. They're only like 5 years older than me. But I loved growing up that way because I was raised by a lot of strong women who taught me how to always advocate for each other and just have each other's backs. I went to McCullum High School on the south side. I'm a proud McCullum cowgirl. And our public schools are really important to us on the south side. They bring so much community. They really are the hearts of our community. And growing up in that environment, I always knew that it was important to always advocate for my community. I became an organizer as an adult. I've been organizing for the last 12 years in my community and all throughout Texas. I've registered over 10,000 voters, mostly young people in high schools and in colleges. And I've done this work, like I said, throughout the whole state, in different parts of the country. And I made it all the way to Washington, D.C. in the White House. And now I'm stepping on the other side of the curtain and running for office because I think our community really deserves true representation. Our public schools are under attack here in Texas. For a lot of people in communities like mine, we don't just see our public schools as a place for quality education. We also see them as safety nets. And for a lot of us, it's our last remaining safety nets. And so it's so important that we're advocating for more investments into our schools and into our teachers, not less. And it's also really important that we have access to affordable health care. Health care shouldn't be determined by your bank account or by your zip code. If you look at Bexar County, we only have one full-service hospital for all of southern Bexar County. And that's not just the city of San Antonio, but we're also talking about the rural areas in southeastern Bexar County, northeastern Bexar County. So it's really important that we get enough doctors and nurses that are educated and that can be all throughout the district. Right now, Republicans have passed the private school vouchers all across the state. That really only serves the people who can already afford to send their children into private schools. And we know that because we can look at it, look at examples from other states like Arizona, where 80% of the people that benefited from private school vouchers were people who already sent their children to private schools. And we need a real advocate for public education. We've never really had that kind of person in this district before. We've also never had a woman in the seat before, and I think it's about time that we get one.